because it just keeps falling into these tropes of what people think club music is, or what. And but what when we started off, we never. It wasn't. It was a bit like the idiot energy of punk to us, of just going like, you can do this. There's a DIY ethic that we grew up with. We grew up with the DIY ethic, which came from the mid 70s, and the sort of, you don't have to play your instrument. In the world of prog that we grew up with, it was all about excellent musicianship, things like that we couldn't perhaps reach. So when punk came, we carried some of the ideas of progressive music through, and going back to things like Hawkwind, you know what I mean? They're very primal. So it is an odd selection of influences that went into when we first started doing acid house. But pretty soon, all this other stuff leaks into it, and it becomes the product of a lifetime of listening. So the initial record was pretty acid house, but it was very dense as well. And yeah, I know me and Gerald were listening to things like Herbie Hancock records and M1 Dishy and Weather Report and things like this, that were quite about texture and sort of atmosphere, and that got dumped into the mix. Or you've got 20 minutes aside and you've only done 17, so you'll do some weirdo track just to fill it out. And that kind of album mentality is definitely an environment we grew up in, and instantly spilled out in things like the album 90 and this one that we're putting back together to tour at the moment, XL.